Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest new edition of DSP Tries It live from my office. And a different setup here today because we're doing a retrospective marathon event. So not the usual me sitting on the chair trying this product. But there's a brand new kind of pizza at Papa John's Pizza. And it's something that other pizza chains have offered. In particular, one of their major competitors has always had this as a pizza offering. And now Papa John's has it, okay? And I'm curious because this kind of pizza is, all right, stuffed crust pizza, all right? Pizza stuffed with cheese in the crust. Pizza Hut has done it forever. They were the ones who, I think, originated stuffed crust pizza, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. Now, of course, everyone in a frozen kind of pizza does it. You get DiGiorno stuffed crust and all of that at the grocery store. But when it comes to actual fast food stuffed crust, pretty much it's always just been Pizza Hut who's done it. Now, Pizza Hut stuffed crust, all right, is sadly, I hate to say it, not very good. The crust is full of cheese, and the cheese tastes like you're eating like a polio string cheese shoved into the crust. That's exactly what it tastes like. There's no additional seasoning, nothing. It just tastes like they shoved mozzarella cheese into the crust, and that's it. The pizza itself of Pizza Hut has gone downhill. When you look at the last several decade of Pizza Hut, I think their pizzas just keep getting worse and worse. I'm being just honest, okay? So, admittedly, when Papa John's said, we're going to do stuffed crust pizza, I was skeptical. I didn't know if this pizza was going to be any good or not because Pizza Hut, it's all about the crust, and the pizza itself is kind of shitty. And also very, very, very greasy and everything. All right. So, to test out Papa John's stuffed crust pizza, I ordered 2 different kinds of pizza. All right, I'm going to try both of them today live on stream with you. And we're going to have an experiment at the end where I'm actually going to try ranch sauce with pizza. Why? Because people have told me that dipping pizza in ranch sauce is good. Now, I never would have thought about this. I'm Italian. I'm an Italian guy. I was raised Italian. I don't think they have ranch sauce in an Italian restaurant where I grew up. They never heard of this. They don't even know what this is. Okay? So, I would never fathom this, ever. Alright? But, I think this is a prime opportunity to do 2 things. Try the new epic stuffed crust pizza from Papa John's, and also try dipping pizza into ranch sauce. They will not, by the way, cross-contaminate. I will not do a review and say, oh, the stuffed crust pizza sucks because it's with ranch. That's completely separate, all right? All right. Let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, the 2 kinds of pizza that I got today, meatball and the Italian feast pizza. All right, so what is on each of these? Let's start with meatball. It's just meatballs. That's it. Looks pretty good. Looks like a standard slice of pizza with meatballs on it. Okay? The Italian feast has pepperoni, salami, Italian sausage, supposed to be spicy sausage, and banana peppers. Okay? That's the 2 different kinds of pizza that we're going to be having today on DSP Tries It. Now, these are both stuffed crust, meaning they're supposed to have cheese inside the crust. And if you actually take a look, yes, the crust is indeed filled with cheese. Okay? So we're going to see what happens. All right? We're going to see what happens. Before we do anything with the ranch sauce, let's just try the pizza and see how the pizza tastes. Okay? So, first of all, I'm very curious to see how the cheese is going to taste in the crust. Will it taste exactly the same as Pizza Hut, where it just is like you're eating a polio string cheese inside of this damn thing? Or will it actually taste different? Let's find out. I'm going to give it a bite. Just the crust I'm going to bite. And let's see what it tastes like. That's pretty good. The truth is, no. That doesn't taste like the Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza. That tastes better. It's chewy dough, and the cheese inside of it doesn't just taste like they melted a string cheese. It actually has flavor to it. Like, it tastes like it actually is like a seasoned cheese or something. Of course, I have no idea. But it tastes much better, in my opinion, than the Pizza Hut stuffed crust. Now, of course, what I also want to do, I want to just bite the regular pizza down at the tip and see what that tastes like. That's also good. Chewy, flavorful, cheese plus sauce. It's not like one of those that there's no sauce on it. You can see there's sauce all throughout the piece of pizza, right? It's actually weird. Someone warned me. They said if you get the stuffed crust pizza, order with extra cheese because they screw it up and they don't put enough cheese on it. That's not true. Mine looks good, right? Mine looks good. I don't see any problem with that. So that was pretty tasty. Now, I didn't get to try a meatball. It looks like the meatballs just kind of get shoved onto the piece. They're not really evenly distributed. So I'm going to take a bite of this Italian one. This one's going to have banana peppers, and it looks like some pepperoni and sausage on the tip. Let's see what that tastes like. Oh, God. Well, it's falling apart here. Heavy with the toppings, that's why. That is good. That is good. Now, keep in mind, it's fresh. It just arrived like 5 minutes ago. That's delicious because you get a spicy kick from the sausage, the taste of the pepperoni, the saltiness of the salami, but then the banana pepper is tangy, and it complements all the flavors in that pizza. So just grating the actual Italian feast pizza, whatever it's called, Italian specialty or something, that's really good. That's very flavorful. I'm going to take a bite of the crust of this one as well. That's good. So the cheese that's in the crust, unlike just tasting like mozzarella cheese, it actually has a sweetness to it, which is nice. But also, it's not greasy. The cheese is just like melted cheese, but there's no added grease to it, which is interesting because the Pizza Hut one, I swear to God, the Pizza Hut one is so greasy. Everything about it. And the Pizza Hut pizza, when you look at a slice of Pizza Hut pizza, you'll notice the crust is big and chubby, but then the rest of the pizza is very, very skinny. Like cardboard thin. And then you're trying to balance all these toppings on it, and you try to bite, and the whole thing flops and falls apart. This pizza holds up. It's actually, look, it supports itself, right? That's what you want out of a good pizza. You want a pizza that supports its own weight. Now, in this case, this one is a little bit heavier because of the Italian meats. You have to put an extra finger under there. But it's not cardboard thin. It's actually chubby and thick and full of toppings, right? This is good. Now, I didn't try the meatball. I should try a meatball to give you my opinion before I continue, because I didn't actually try a meatball yet. The problem is they're not really positioned well to bite into the meatball. I might have to take like a sideways bite here. Let's see here. The meatball's okay. It's getting a little bit of an aftertaste that has a little bit of a spicy kick to it, but not much. Obviously, you can tell the toppings at Papa John's are not fresh. These are probably frozen or refrigerated toppings that they then toss on the pizza. It's not bad. It's obviously not a great homemade meatball. It's okay. I would say the meatball is just okay. Not bad, but not great. Okay? So, between the two, I actually like the Italian one better. I think that the Italian one has a good combination of the different meats and the banana pepper, and it works really well. The meatball's just kind of okay. But the stuffed crust is actually really good. Now, here's the thing. I don't know how much heavier the pizza will be because of the stuffed crust. Like, normally when I eat pizza, I'll eat like maybe 3 pieces, okay? Maybe because this is so heavy because it has so much cheese in it, maybe I would only eat 2. Pricing-wise, right now, Papa John's is doing a deal. 1 pizza, a large size pizza, stuffed crust with 1 topping. So this meatball pizza was $12 with the deal. I don't know what the normal price will be if the deal goes away, but it was $12 for that one, okay? For this one, which is considered a specialty pizza, where there's 3 meats plus a vegetable, this one was $19, okay? That's very expensive for a fast food pizza. At the same time, there's a lot of toppings on that pizza. So, and again, that was a deal at $19, okay? That was not the normal price. I think normal price is way over that. So, those are the pricings for the new Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza right now at Papa John's if you're interested. So balancing that, I would say $12 for a 1-topping pizza with the stuffed crust isn't that bad. I do feel that adding $7 to the price tag just to add a few more toppings is kind of pricey. At the same time, it's undoubtedly true the one with the more toppings tastes way better, okay? So I guess you gotta, your mileage may vary here on how much you want to spend and how much it is at your local Papa John's, because from what I understand, regional pricing is different. Where you live, this may be more expensive or cheaper, depending, because they change their prices different places. But I do like it, and I'll tell you, I like this way better than Pizza Hut Stuffed Crust Pizza. I feel that it's way less greasy. The crust itself is puffier, and the pizza holds up. It's not like, oh, you eat the crust and that's good and the rest of the pizza is floppy and disgusting. And by the way, another thing about Pizza Hut pizza I have to say, when you try to warm up leftover Pizza Hut pizza, it's disgusting because the entire pizza portion of it becomes like cardboard, like a rock. It's gross. This pizza, you could tell because it's chubby and it has an even distribution of ingredients and the dough is chewy. This is going to stay good even if you don't eat it right away. You want to have it for leftovers later in the week. It should still hold up, okay? So, I like Papa John's Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza. This is really good. In fact, I'm going to take one more bite of each, and then I'm going to give you my verdict. All right? Let's do one more bite of each. I really like that Italian one. Again, the balance of the meats that's in that, because you got spiciness and sweetness of the meats, and then the tanginess of that pepper is really good. I really like that. The one downfall, though, look, it's coming off. The cheese is coming off the top. The next bite, that whole thing might come off in one chunk. The meatball is good, but not as good, only having the 1 topping, I would say. Okay? So, ranking them on a scale of 1 to 5, I would say the meatball Epic Stuffed Crust is about a 3.75. The Italian specialty is about a 4.25. I would actually rate it as higher if it weren't so expensive. But $19 for a freaking pizza from a fast food place is pretty expensive. It would be one thing if it was a gourmet pizza from a high-end New York-style Italian pizzeria. It's not. It's Papa John's, a fast food thing. I shouldn't be paying $19 for that damn pizza. That's way too expensive. So, 3.75 out of 5 for the meatball. 4.25 out of 5 for the Italian specialty. And the stuffed crust is delicious. The cheese is not tasting like generic Polly-O string cheese. It actually has cheese flavor to it. It's good. Okay? Now, of course, what you guys want to know, what do I think about dipping pizza in ranch sauce? Everyone's freaking out about it. I purposely saved a quadrant of the pizza here with no meatball in it to dip in ranch sauce, okay? I don't know about this, guy. I really don't know about this. I don't know about this at all. This does not... I don't know, man. Okay. So I put some ranch sauce down on the plate. Can you see it? There it is. There's the ranch sauce. I put it down on the plate. I'm going to dip the pizza in a ranch. This, I don't know about this. This does not... How could this be good? ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do it. I think that's going to do it for this episode of DSP Tries. People are mad at me because they're saying I used light ranch. I always, if I use ranch, I always use light ranch. I never use regular ranch. I've had regular ranch. It tastes very similar to light ranch. I really don't taste much of a difference in flavor. I don't think you can't pass it off and be like, oh, it's bad because it's light ranch. No. It's not bad because it's light. All right. Fuck this. One more bite. People are forcing me to do one more bite. This time I'll get some meatball in there. Okay? I'll get some meatball. Yuck. No, those flavors don't go together. When I think ranch, I think have it with some vegetables, like dip some carrots or vegetables in it. Or ranch can go good with chicken. Ranch can go good with turkey, like birds, bird meat. So, that with like tomato sauce and cheese is weird to me. Even to some extent, bacon goes with that, I would say. But not this. Like, this pizza does not go with that, in my opinion. Like, and by the way, I like ranch. I have a bottle of it. I didn't buy it just for this. I use this on salads. I use this on sandwiches. Like, I would make a good on a ciabatta bread. Turkey, bacon, cheddar cheese, toast the bread, put some ranch on each side of the bread, flatten it together. You got a delicious sandwich, right? I can't think about eating this with pizza. It just doesn't go at all. It actually, like, just feels weird to me. Okay? Pray for Rocks says, well, people will dip breadsticks in it, which is like the same as the end piece of a pizza. That just, I don't know, man. It's weird to me. That's absolutely weird to me. It doesn't feel like it goes. I like the pizza. I like ranch. Those two combined don't seem to go together. It's like an odd flavor combination. And I guess some people really like it, and they love dipping their pizza into ranch sauce. I'm not one of those guys. I'm like, keep those things separate for me. All right? I don't really prefer or like those two flavors together. All right, so DSP tries it. The new epic stuffed crust pizza from Papa John's. The meatball's pretty good, 3.75 out of 5. The Italian specialty, very good, 4.25 out of 5. The only thing, pricing, I do think this is way too pricey. Okay? I just feel like that. Okay? Ranch and pizza, not for me. For some people, you guys might want... And here's the thing. When I was a kid, I did some weird shit. I used to mix Miracle Whip with fucking ketchup to make a dip sauce that I used to dip kielbasa in. Yes, Polish kielbasa, I would dip in like my own homemade Thousand Island dressing, and I would eat it like that. And everyone hears that right now and is grossed out. That's what I used to do as a kid. You do weird things when you're a kid. But I was never dipping my pizza in ranch sauce, and that just doesn't go for me. So for me, that's a no-go. For you, it might be. Thanks for watching DSP Tries It. I hope you like this special edition. Until next time. All right.